For a very long time, Republicans have been saying they're the party of jobs. The number one priority is jobs. Back in 2010, when the Republicans had a big win in the midterms in the House of Representatives, John Boehner said it is all about jobs, jobs, jobs. And mostly, it turns out, Lewis, it was all about what? Repealing Obamacare, trying to, and what else?
Repealing Obamacare, preventing gay people from getting married. I don't know, giving corporations more breaks, you name it.
We now have some data about what Republicans have done in their first 138 days in Congress this session. Mitch McConnell and John Boehner have passed 0 job bills. 0. Instead, Republicans passed budgets that would give big tax breaks to millionaires, even bigger tax breaks to billionaires. 5 times the House Republicans have voted in the last 130-something days to repeal or undermine parts or all of the Affordable Care Act, known as Obamacare. 58 times House Republicans so far in the last 130-something days, they have voted to repeal or undermine, or rather, since 2011, that makes 58 times total that House Republicans have tried to repeal or undermine the Affordable Care Act. 100% of House Republicans voted against bringing up the student loan refinancing bill. That's something tangible, Lewis. That is something really good that we could do. Let's figure out how to at least help the issue of predatory student loans and student loans students will not be able to pay. Republicans just didn't even want to touch that.
It's not a priority. They don't see that as something important or something that needs to be addressed. I guess it's far more important to make sure that billionaires are giving less money to the government.
And not even cutting taxes for everybody. In fact, $2,000 more in taxes for middle-class American families with children will be part of the fiscal year 2016 Republican budget. And it just so happens, I know it's just a coincidence that it happened this way again, $200,000 will be the average tax break for the wealthiest Americans making $1 million or more. That's also part of the Republican budget for fiscal year 2016. And by the way, the Paycheck Fairness Act, a bill meant to ensure equal pay for equal work, 99% of House Republicans voted against allowing a vote on the Paycheck Fairness Act. So what did the Republicans do on jobs? The only Republican attempt at a so-called jobs bill was trying to pass that horrible Keystone XL legislation, which won't create more jobs, actually. It'll create a few permanent jobs. It's not a jobs bill, and it will actually kill more jobs than it creates, because that's what pipelines do, Lewis. They actually kill jobs. That's the one area where Republicans have even addressed creating any jobs, and they'll actually kill more jobs than the number they create.
And yeah, I wish when Boehner is interviewed, when McConnell is interviewed, when they're being talked to, why aren't people asking how many jobs bills did you create? You know, how many tax breaks for low income and middle class people did you produce? These questions just aren't asked.
They need to be challenged with those questions. It's a combination of, number one, if you only ask the question once and aren't allowed to follow up, they can answer with whatever unrelated talking points they want because there's no follow up. There's no one to say, you didn't answer the question though. How many jobs bills have you passed? And number two, it's that they're managed in a way to avoid adversarial type questioning, if at all possible. Obviously, during press conferences, the odd adversarial question might pop up and you can do your best to squash it as quickly as possible.
I don't think the average American is even paying attention to what bills are or are not being passed. I think this is proof that image really is everything. And if you are the Republicans and you just stand up there and say, we're for jobs, we are for working people, they'll just buy it.
Thanks, Obama, for not passing jobs bills. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Wait. Obama said he would sign those bills. They just haven't been sent to him.